Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, we have learned new information from the Pasco Fire Department about a fire at a shop which caused lots of damage.
Also tonight, with all the concerns over increased immigration enforcement, we are looking at what local authorities can and cannot do. Plus,
whether it's because of a weather event in one part of the country or wildfires in Los Angeles, that puts a hit.
From fires in California to extreme winter weather in the southeast, our local Red Cross chapter needs your help.
And Stacy is here with your weather.
Another sunny but yet cold day. Is it going to warm up? I'll give you all the details coming up in just a few. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at Midweek. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is January 22nd.
Right off the top, breaking news happening right now. Multiple fire agencies are at the scene of a residential structure fire on North 10th Avenue.
And that is where we find Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma live at the scene. Let's go out to her now. Monique?
As of right now in Pasco, 10th and Bonneville Street are closed down. The reason for these streets being closed down is due to a house fire that started around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Now the firefighters on scene are in the mop-up stage of the fire, so they're just making sure there's no hot spots right now. As you can see, where one of the glasses is shattered on the right side of the home, that's where one of the rooms, the fires had started from one of the rooms, and that's what the battalion chief on site says. The battalion chief says that one firefighter was hurt when they put out the fire and that they were able to put out the fire quickly. He says that the homeowners say that they noticed the smoke coming from the room when a person was upset pretty earlier, and they say that Red Cross will be helping find places for the family members that are displaced from their home to stay at tonight. We'll have more information later tonight at 6. I'll send it back to you at the desk for now, Austin.
All right, Monique, thank you for that. Meanwhile, Pasco firefighters were busy last night working a fire in a residential area. This one happened around 9:30 p.m. on the 700 block of West Leola Street. Crews say when they got there, smoke was coming from a shop on the property. They made sure everyone got out okay and then put out the flames. Due to a large amount of debris in front of the door of the shop, firefighters had to saw the large sliding door in half to put out any hot spots. The shop was heavily damaged, but thankfully no reports of anybody hurt. The cause of the fire still under investigation, but it appears it may have started with a wood stove.
The city of Pasco is trying to put the brakes on drivers who speed throughout the city. Whoa. Yeah, look at this video going viral, but obviously not for a good reason. It appears to show a minor driving well over the speed limit in a residential neighborhood in Pasco. At last night's city council meeting, Councilman Leo Perales says for him, this issue hits home, as just a couple of months ago, he moved out of that neighborhood. He says drivers speeding isn't something that started overnight in Pasco, so he's trying to bring Vision Zero, which is a nationwide program, to Pasco.
It's a raceway out there, and we just really need to start putting in place mechanisms like speed cushions, around many roundabouts, road diets, whatever it is, just to start people so we can start getting people to slow down.
Vision Zero aims to have 0 car accidents and 0 deadly crashes. The minor who crashed his Tesla is now looking at a reckless driving charge.
New information tonight after a deadly rollover crash on Interstate 82. It happened in Umatilla County, Oregon last Friday. Police say the preliminary investigation shows a black Chevrolet Tahoe was going west on I-82 near milepost 8. Then for some unknown reason, it left the roadway. It rolled several times before coming to a rest in the median. Officials say the driver, Madison Braylon of Redmond, was thrown from the vehicle, and Curtis was pronounced dead at the scene.
Tonight, the Red Cross is asking for your help. Because of the cold weather back east and the fires in California, the organization had to cancel almost 500 blood drives. The Red Cross says now more than 12,000 blood and platelet donations weren't able to be collected. The need for blood across the country is constant. O-negative blood is very much needed as the Red Cross supplies more than 40% of the nation's blood supply. Betsy Robertson with the Red Cross says communities like ours can make a huge difference.
Those losses have to be made up somewhere. And we live in a part of the world that, as of right now, has not been impacted by anything quite so tragic or dramatic in a climate setting. And that's why we're coming to folks and asking to please, if you're able to safely get to a blood drive location, now is a really important time to do it.
In Los Angeles alone, 28 blood drives had to be canceled. That means more than 850 units of blood and platelets couldn't be collected. If you are interested in donating some blood, just head on over to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com, for more information. All right, well, it seems the freezing cold continues, but enjoying the sun again today.
At least we are getting that. First Alert, Stacey Lee joining us live from our weather center with a first look at our forecast. Hey, Stacey.
Hey there. I was chatting with my daughter today. She said the same thing. Mom, at least the sun is out. So yes, another sunny day. And we'll have more sunny days ahead. We have one little blip in the weather forecast late Thursday into Friday. But right now, enjoy the clear skies. 34 degrees, chilly. The feels like temp is 31. So do wear the heavy coat out the door this evening. And again, those temperatures will continue to drop as the day moves on. What's going on around the area again is lots of cold air in the region. We were down in the teens once again this morning. And we're going to see those temperatures maybe in the 20s, but we could see teens once again overnight. And then we're looking for more as we go forward into Friday. Now you'll see some increasing clouds on Thursday afternoon, and overnight into Friday morning, we have a very slight chance of some precipitation. And I say that we could see some snowflakes, we could see some mixed precipitation, or maybe just a few raindrops in the lower elevations, but chances are slim. More so, we're going to be dry and cold as we go into the week next week. Austin?
All right, thank you so much, Stacey. The West Richland Police Chief Thomas Grego has been fully absolved of all misconduct allegations after an investigation.
Back on February 22nd of last year, the West Richland Police Officers Association gave a vote of no confidence against the chief, who has served in that position since May of 2022. He has been with the West Richland Police Department since the year 2000.
Officials said the investigation launched after a complaint from the union. According to the city, Chief Grego underwent an independent investigation performed by an attorney with Ogletree Deakins law firm. Officials also say the investigation was commissioned by Mayor Brent Gary, and the findings said the allegations of retaliator and/or bullying behavior toward officers were unfounded.
The city of West Richland said this is the second investigation into the chief. The first investigation was also unfounded.
Late last night, the Benton County Sheriff's Office responded to a report of an attempted burglary in the Wistron area. Multiple callers reported seeing a man walking around their property, with one reportedly seeing him near their garage. The Prosser Police Department helped the Benton County Sheriff's Office and found the man hiding near railroad tracks in that area. It was determined the suspect did not go into any buildings, but had an arrest warrant out of Yakima County. He was arrested and booked into the Benton County Corrections Center. The Trump administration is ramping up immigration enforcement efforts, but legal experts say that doesn't affect protections under Washington state law. Passed in 2019, the Keep Washington Working Act says local authorities can't question people about immigration status, share non-public information about them, or hold them in custody for ICE agents or Border Patrol officers unless there's a warrant signed by a judge. The Northwest Immigration Rights Project says it complies with federal law.
Federal law says that states basically can't prohibit information sharing. But what Keeps Washington Working law does is it treats everybody equally. It says we're not going to ask about your status in the first place. So that information shouldn't even be collected, and therefore there's nothing to share, right?
The Washington Attorney General is already challenging one executive order on immigration in federal court, and more legal action may be coming.
Yakima County has finalized and added new appointments to its Homeless Coalition Executive Committee. 13 members from local stakeholder groups this year, adding a representative from the Yakima Nation and 2 more people who have experienced homelessness themselves, all gearing up for the year-long process of updating the county's 5-year plan to address homelessness.
It's got a lot of stakeholder engagement, it's got a lot of metrics, it's got a lot of data, it's got a lot of strategies. And it's important to note that this plan allows us to be able to use Washington State Department of Commerce dollars.
Members of the public can register to attend meetings online for free. The first one this year set for February the 18th. Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, is just getting started. Still ahead, another new fire has broken out in Southern California.
Plus,
in the middle school, this is an area where we really are wanting to expand.
A big day for Tri-City schools as the State of Education is held at the Three Rivers Convention.
And Stacy returns. She'll have a full look at your first alert weather forecast. Make sure you stay with us as we're on your side on this Wednesday.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
For the greatest selection at the lowest prices, come to Cost Less Carpet.
As a general contractor, I bring my clients to Cost Less Carpet so they can see every option.
Everything I need is always in stock.
If it's trendy or new, I'm sure you'll find it here.
And their team of designers are so fun to work with.
It really is worth the experience.
I can find everything for my home or my client's home, no problem.
Shopping here is an awesome experience.
Cost Less Carpet, where inspiration and ideas happen.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great deal on the phone you want and the phone plan that's right for you.
You can get both. 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
Wow, kids, that's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
We want a great phone and a great plan too, don't we, little guy? Totally.
Get both. 4 free phones of your choice plus 4 lines for $90. No trade-in needed. US Cellular, built for us.
Start 2025 off right with a custom building from Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds. Cozy up to 10% off custom buildings. Need something right away? Get 20% off all in-stock inventory. It's the perfect time to create the space you've always wanted, with free, fast delivery and quality that'll stand up to the chilliest winter days. Whether it's for storage, hobbies, or just making room for your New Year goals, visit Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds and Sunnyside Shed Company today.
Dinosaur Adventure roars into Kennewick. 1 weekend only, Benton County Fairgrounds. With life-size dinosaurs and massive family fun. Experience the thrill of the prehistoric age, featuring the ferocious T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptor, and more. Go on a realistic fossil dig. Take a ride on your favorite dinosaur. Bounce around in the prehistoric playground and a baby dinosaur meet and greet. Take an amazing dinosaur adventure. February 1st and 2nd, Benton County Fairgrounds. Tickets at dinosauradventure.com.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Kraken Capitals, Thursday night hockey at 6:30, Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back, everybody. The Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce hosts the State of Education.
So the Kennewick, Richland, and Pasco superintendents all got together today to bring an update on how the school year is going. This year, the superintendents addressed the measures their districts are taking to prepare for the workforce, along with the impactful ways they connect students with employers and how they are incorporating career and technical education into their curriculum and the resources they need to build for the future. Coming up tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6, our Riley Fitzgerald will bring us the full story as she will hear from the superintendents about funding for upcoming levies across the districts.
Pasco School District's Ruth Livingston Elementary School is being honored by the Washington State Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction. This is for exceptional student performance and academic growth. They are now a 2024 ESEA Distinguished School. With it, they're also getting a $15,000 award used to further enhance student learning. The school's Guiding Coalition is meeting later this month to talk about where to use this award funding. The principal says they're happy to receive it.
We've had real great growth here at Livingston, especially over the last few years, and we attribute it to all the hard work that our staff's been putting in, our classified and certified staff. So yeah, we've seen some really good results in our data.
The principal explains that the staff is all in on emphasizing student success. At Livingston, there is a program called HUG. That stands for Hello, Update, Goodbye. Staff volunteers check in on kids that need a little extra love.
Well, baseball is loaded with all-time firsts. A first hit, a first home run, and now a first for the hallowed halls of Cooperstown, New York, as Ichiro Suzuki will enter the Hall of Fame in July. A packed room full of media from both America and Japan on hand to witness that history in Seattle as Ichiro becomes the first Japanese-born player heading to the Hall of Fame. Ichiro joins Mariners legends Ken Griffey Jr., Edgar Martinez, and the legendary voice of the Mariners. Although it was a day of celebration, many left scratching their heads on why Ichiro wasn't a unanimous choice. Ichiro didn't seem to mind much, however, when he got that call. It's something he says he'll never forget.
It started in 2001, and now it's 2025. But at that time in 2001, there was probably not one person on this earth that thought that this day would come.
Shortly after Ichiro spoke with the media, the Mariners and the city of Seattle lit up the Space Needle blue. Other players were also inducted. The Mariners will retire Ichiro's number 51 after his induction into the Hall of Fame.
Much of the southeastern U.S. is grappling with the effects of a major winter storm that blanketed the region. Take a look. States largely unaccustomed to extreme cold and record-breaking snowfall, millions are just digging out of driveways, navigating snowy commutes, and dealing with a slew of closures and travel delays. Right now, at least 10 deaths are being blamed on the severe conditions. New Orleans was among several southeastern cities in the path of this massive winter storm this week. More snow now has fallen here this month than in Anchorage, Alaska. Let's think about that for a moment. Around 8 inches, shattering its all-time modern daily record. How about that? Well, fire crews are battling a swiftly growing fire dubbed the Hughes Fire. It is burning in a suburb in the foothills and mountains of northern Los Angeles County. Residents in that area by the lake were under mandatory evacuations by late this morning. CAL FIRE says that by 1 o'clock, the fire had burned more than 3,400 acres. Later images showed a large plume of smoke moving west toward Interstate 5 as flames were burning in some grassy hills just north of Santa Clarita.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And again, we're still praying for the folks in California. The good news is I've done a little research. They're going to get some substantial rain coming in by this weekend, hopefully help put out some of those flames. 34 degrees on our Yakima Federal Skycam. Traffic moving along nicely tonight. Still chilly out there. The feels like temp is 31. Check out the temperatures elsewhere around the region. It's already cold. We're a chilly 28 at White Pass right now. Yakima 35, 33 in Hermiston, as well as Walla Walla, Pendleton 35, Lexington, Heppner, Oregon area down to the freezing level already tonight. So very cold temperatures. And the weather pattern, well, things are going to switch up. So we have a slight chance of of some active weather. We've been having this westerly flow, but as we get into Thursday night, Friday, you can see a northerly flow. It's going to move that jet just over just a little bit, and that could allow a little bit of moisture to come on through our region. Let's take a closer look with our weather pattern. Again, there is that moisture we're talking about way up in Canada, but see what happens? We have a little spike of it coming down right across our area. Blue Mountains, possibly just outside of Walla Walla, even Tri-Cities, but slim chances that's going to land any snow in our direction, or any measurable snow, I should say. Here's our future cast, and this is what I'm talking about. See this little blip through here? Pink is some rain mix. So we could see a couple of snowflakes around 10 p.m., but again, a very thin swath, not exciting. Most of that snow staying up towards the north. As that system moves on down, those Rattlesnake Mountains around Yakima could see a little bit of snowflakes. This is where we're looking at for Tri-Cities, wet showers or maybe a few snowflakes by 2 a.m. with these chilly temperatures. Walla Walla, Dayton have a better chance of seeing some snow, as well as Pendleton. But again, it's pretty brief and not going to bring a whole lot, a half an inch or even less than that on Futurecast anyway. So that is good news. Now, bad news again, we're chilly again around the area. We're down in the 20s all through the region. We were actually in the teens for most of our area, minus Walla Walla this morning. So very, very cold. Again, protect the pipes. It's very important this time of year. Remove those drain and outdoor hoses. Open those kitchen and bathroom cabinets, especially in like mobile homes and some of the older homes around the area. Consider insulation materials and leave no heat lower than 55 degrees in your home. Protect those pipes. Here's what it looks like tomorrow. Again, a chilly start. We're seeing those teen temperatures in the early morning hours, and it hits those teens briefly, and then it quickly pops into the 20s. That's what it's going to look like in Yakima, as well as the Tri-Cities with those lower temps. Let's take a look at our 7-day planning forecast for you. Tri-Cities, we're going to see a little bit of a bump up Friday and Saturday, right around 40, low 40s there. Overnight lows, though, as you can see, still staying cold, and we continue on a dry weather pattern. So no moisture in the air other than that little blip that's happening Thursday night, and I'm not putting my money on that. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg going through. Look at all the sunshine, though. So wintry sunshine is better than the gloom and doom. Yeah. The only caveat for tonight is people living near rivers like the Walla Walla River or the Columbia River or the Yakima River. We could see some fog developing with these cold temperatures, the air colder than the river water. So we do see some fog possibly developing in those areas, but otherwise pretty quiet around here, just cold.
Am I just getting used to it, or did today not feel that bad?
I think you get climatized after a while, so yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, and I enjoyed the sun.
That's so right. There you go.
It was a good day.
Thank you, Stacey. We'll have the spotlight up next.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. With the Chase Inc. card, we got up and running in no time.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business.
I want you to want me. Get ready for a musical institution. Cheap Trick, live. Saturday, February 22nd, 8 p.m. Legends Casino Hotel. Over 4 decades, and the legacy continues. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. Cheap Trick, live.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $5,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. See your community Chevy dealers.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Jeff Kreutz.
And I'm attorney Megan Changaroya.
Thank you, Tri-Cities, for voting us Best Personal Injury and Best Overall Law Firm.
We are so honored and grateful to serve this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call the law firm that has served Central Washington for 30 years. Call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region, just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola, dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park. Enjoy a gondola ride to our exhilarating snow tubing and your gateway to snow rider heaven. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Every 9 to 5, we bring you the spotlight. Tonight, it comes to us from Grandview High School. Big congratulations to Marcelino Armendariz for recently scoring his 1,000th point for the Grandview Greyhounds basketball team. The school tells us they have had a great season so far, and for everyone to keep paying close attention to those hounds for the rest of the season. Have an idea for the spotlight? Send me an email, areed@applevalleynewsnow.com.
1,000. That's
I know.
Awesome. All right. Nothing but net.
No.
We've got a final look at your forecast when we come back.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now on your side.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 3 decades of fun. We're starting our 30th year, giving away over $30,000 in cash and prizes. Join the fun starting in January and win up to $500 cash every 15 minutes. You could be one of 5 lucky winners to take home the $1995 cash grand prize. The celebration continues with over $30,000 again in February. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
I'm a real wild one.
Life is wild. There's work to be done, adventure around every corner, and a truck that handles it all. The new 2024 Ford F-150 Wild Edition. It's rugged, loaded with tech, and built to go wild. Get a wild deal on an F-150 today. Lease a 24 F-150 STX 4x4 Wild Edition for just $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
Weekday mornings on Apple Valley News Now.
I know what we're doing.
We're getting you ready. Oh, you're going to know first.
About the breaking news that affects you.
Plus, First Alert Weather, helping you plan and keeping you safe.
And what happened overnight in the Northwest.
And across America.
That's how we do mornings.
So you're ready to take on the day.
Good morning, Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest.
And good morning, America.
Apple Valley News Now, Good Morning Northwest, and Good Morning America. The most watched morning news on local TV.
Now that's good.
And welcome back. We wait for this all afternoon and evening. The viewer photo of the day. You guys are going to love this one. Check it out.
Oh.
Rick Zimmerman got the pathway to the moon. And so, Rick, I appreciate that photo. To get your photo on TV real quick, the QR code on the right side of your screen. All right, Rick, this one's for you. You get the trophy for Creative Photo of the Week award. No, actually, this is Josh Colbert, our meteorologist, Employee of the Month award.
Yes.
But anyway, you can share it with them, Rick.
She's just trying to give stuff away around here.
Right. All right, let's take a look at the bottom line with your weather. Cold and sunny through Thursday. We have a few clouds rolling in Thursday, Friday. A slight chance of mountain snow, lower elevations, very slim chance there. We are going to continue to see dry, cold weather, but sunny side of things, it's going to be sunny. There you go.
Yeah,
we're going to stay
the
positive.
sunny side is it's sunny. Very good. I love that. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us for our news at 5 tonight.
Yeah, updates at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. World News coming up next, and then we are back at 6. Hoping your news is good news.
See you then.